You know, when you think about the Chinese calendar, your mind probably jumps straight to the 12 zodiac animals, right? The dragon, the tiger, the rabbit. But that's really just the tip of a massive, massive iceberg. Underneath the surface, there's this incredibly complex and beautiful system for measuring time. It's like a secret clock ticking away with its own unique rhythm. So let's just start with a really basic question. How many ways are there to actually measure a year? Most of us just use one system our entire lives and never really think about it. But there are other ways, totally valid systems out there, and each one has its own logic. So, on one hand, you've got the solar calendar. That's the Gregorian one we all use. It's totally based on the Earth's trip around the sun, which makes it perfect for tracking seasons. Then you have the lunar calendar, which, as you can guess, follows the moon cycles around the Earth. This gives us a really natural way to define what a month is. And right away, you see the problem, don't you? A purely solar calendar kind of loses its connection to the moon. But if you only follow the moon, your seasons would get all out of whack, drifting by about 11 days every single year. Before you know it, you'd be having summer in December and winter in July. This is where the Chinese calendar comes in with this just incredibly elegant solution. It's what's called a lunisolar calendar. It doesn't choose between the sun and the moon, it harmonizes them. So the months are based on the moon, which feels natural. But then every couple of years, they just pop in an extra leap month to make sure the whole calendar stays perfectly synced up with the sun and the seasons. It's really the best of both worlds. But the Chinese calendar goes so much deeper than just counting days and seasons. The lunisolar part is for counting time. But what if I told you there's another system running in parallel that's not for counting at all, but for understanding the unique character of every single moment? Okay, so this deeper system is built from two key ingredients. First up, we have the 10 heavenly steps. You can think of these as the celestial or the sky part of the equation, 10 different flavors of energy that are flowing down from the heavens. And next up, we have the 12 earthly branches. Now, these are probably going to look a lot more familiar. This is the earth component of time. And this is where those 12 zodiac animals finally come into play. Each one symbolizes a different phase of energy as it unfolds right here on Earth. Now, the real magic happens when you combine these two sets. You take one heavenly stem from the sky, you pair it with one earthly branch from the Earth, and together they create what's called the Ganzi. It's a 60-part cycle that just repeats over and over, and it gives every single moment in time its own unique energetic signature. So how do they pair up? Well, it follows this one really simple, elegant rule that's all based on yin and yang. Yang stems can only ever pair up with yang branches. And, you guessed it, yin stems only pair with yin branches. It's this simple rule that gives us exactly 60 unique combinations before the whole cycle starts all over again. So, you see, a Ganji pair isn't just a number or a way to count. It's more like a weather report for time itself. It's a code that describes the unique climate of a moment, the archetype of a personality, or the actual atmosphere of a time and place. It's a key to understanding the quality of time, not just the quantity. And just when you think you've kind of got a handle on it, there's another layer of absolute sophistication. It's a concept called hidden stems. And honestly, the best way to think about it is that each earthly branch, each animal, isn't just one thing. It's more like a warehouse that actually stores other heavenly stems inside it, revealing these much deeper hidden layers of energy. Let's just take the tiger as an example, okay? When we look at the tiger, it's not just about that raw tiger energy. If you look inside its warehouse, you'll find the heavenly stems of Jia, Bing, and Wu. This shows you all these hidden layers of potential and complexity that are always there, playing out beneath the surface. Okay, so this might sound like ancient history, but this clock is absolutely still ticking right now. For instance, 2025 is going to be the year of the Yi, or the yin wood snake. And after that, 2026 will be the Bing Wu year, the young fire horse. Each one of these combinations carries a totally unique, energetic signature that's going to shape the whole vibe of that year. And this brings us to a super important question. And honestly, it's a point of major confusion for a lot of people. We all celebrate Chinese New Year, with the fireworks and the big family dinners. But if we're talking about this deeper energetic clock, when does the year of the horse really start in 2026? The thing is, there are actually two start dates you need to know about. The Lunar New Year, which is the big cultural celebration, that falls on February 17th in 2026. But the astrological start of the year, the moment the energy officially shifts from the snake to the horse, that happens earlier on February 4th on a day called Li Chun. And listen, if you take away only one thing from all of this, let it be this. For any kind of Chinese metaphysics, whether it's astrology or feng shui or anything else, the year always begins at Li Chun. That's the solar term that marks the true beginning of spring. You can think of it this way. The Lunar New Year is the party, but Li Chun is the actual starting line. All right, so let's do a quick recap of the big ideas here. First, the Chinese calendar isn't just about the moon. It's this brilliant combination of both solar and lunar cycles. Second, running right alongside it is that 60-part Ganji cycle, which is like a deep energy code for time. And third, and this is the crucial one, the real astrological New Year always kicks off at Li Chun, not on Lunar New Year's Day. And that really leaves us with a pretty mind-bending thought, doesn't it? This whole system suggests that time isn't just this uniform, boring thing that we count. It suggests that every single moment has a unique quality, a distinct character, and a specific potential. So the question is, if that's true, what does that mean for our past, our present, and our future?